Good afternoon. I am here waiting for my CPC Module 4 test. The training was yesterday, and that was 2.5 hours of training where we were practicing how you would do your vehicle checks, how you check your tyres and do your daily walk around check. We also did how you would check for if there were any drugs on the vehicle, and we also did how you would check if there were any illegal immigrants trying to hitch a ride on your vehicle. The rest of it was classroom based. I just did forget, but we also practiced using ratchet straps, a restraining bar, and using chains. Really happy with those, nice and easy. The rest, as I say, was in the classroom. It was just going through really what the possible questions could be and what the answers would be really, and what you need to be looking out for and what you need to be doing for the test today. Luckily, the company that I'm training with, this test that I'm about to do in a minute can actually be done in-house. So one of the instructors teaches you the information that you need to know, and then one of the other instructors has passed the tests required to be a testing person. I don't know what the right terminology, but this person is available to do the tests, so it's someone who works for the same training company. That means that I don't have to go to a test centre. I've actually come to where I start my training from, my driver's training. Obviously I'm not going to be doing any more driver's training. I'm just going to go straight in for a retake. I do believe I was unlucky, but that's my opinion. I'll talk more about that in another video. But as for now, I've got a few minutes and then I need to get out in the rain and go and do this CPC Module 4 demonstration. I'll talk about it more when I come out. Hopefully I'll pass. It's 85% pass rate. Is that the right way to say it? You need 85% to pass, in other words. And you can't get less than 10% in any of the sections. And there are 5 sections. But as for now, I'll check back with you in a minute. Hi, I am back. I am drowned by the rain, but still, I'm back. Pleased to say I have passed. Got my nice pink pass certificate here. Shame that wasn't on Monday, but still. I've got the sheet here, and for all 5 sections. Ability to load the vehicle with due regard for safety rules and proper vehicle use. Got 20% full marks for that one. Security of your vehicle and contents. Got 20% full marks for that one. Ability to prevent criminality and trafficking in illegal immigrants. Got 20% for that one. Full marks. Ability to assess emergency situations. And ability to prevent physical risk. Got 4 marks for everything, 100%. I'll take that. Thank you very much. The trainer there, she was actually there when I did my debrief. She was there when I got back from test because someone else was doing their C1 test on the same day. She's just had a chat to me in there. I was saying how gutted I was about failing. And she just said she couldn't make a comment until now because she's involved in the test for this, so she can't do any training with me until after this test. But she said, I can tell you, I really feel for you. And she said, but on that island and on that particular junction, when you follow the road around, you're facing, so the examiner can't see the road, but you can see if it's clear. And she says what probably happened was, because as I say, when I went, that car was not there, and there's trees all over the island, so you can't see across the island, and there's no way I could have seen further up the road that he was there. It was clear. She said the first thing that he would see when I moved away and he was in a position to see would be the white car. So she said maybe because of where he was sitting, he couldn't see the road was clear, then he would see that he was speeding around the island. And thinking about it, as you come down for that island, you do sort of turn, so he would not be able to see with me sitting in the way. So maybe that's why it was so harsh on that particular incident. But who knows? She said next time if you come to that island on test, approach it a bit more straight if possible, and then the examiner can see then, and then who knows. Hopefully I won't come to that island again on test, but I still haven't had my retest date yet. I'm still waiting to hear back, but hopefully that's soon. This test was pretty straightforward really, just showing that you check the wheels and you check all the compartments if there's any drugs in there. So I just physically had to go around and show it. I would check here, I would check above here, I would check everywhere, under the seat and so on. And then it was how would you check your vehicle's weight if you were unsure, and then the answers were things like you'd check the tyres for bulging. If they're bulging, then obviously there's something wrong with the load. Check if the suspension is uneven, that could be a problem with the load. Check your paperwork, it tells you on there what the weight of the stuff should be. And then if you're really unsure, you could always go to a weighbridge. Then it was, if you're driving a vehicle that you haven't driven before, what checks would you carry out? Show me. So then I had to walk around and show. I would check the wheels, I would check all the lights, I would check the indicators are working, I'd check all the reflectors if they're working, and so on and so on and so on. Like it's really straightforward test. The training I did yesterday covered all of this perfectly, and then I did a bit of reading yesterday of the handouts that I was given, and it's really straightforward, to be honest. Like you can't make a mistake really, unless I guess you have a bad memory. But for me, 100% I'm happy with that. Module 4 done. Case studies, module 2 done. Everything's done. I just need to pass the damn test now. She also told me that the CPC card will automatically come in the post. She will do that paperwork, so that just leaves me to apply for a tachograph card when I actually pass. But we'll see. Stay tuned.